It was the middle of summer in a small American town, the kind of town where everyone knew each other's names and where kids rode their bikes until sunset. 11-year-old Danny lived there, a bright-eyed boy who dreamed of growing up and doing something big. But Danny wasn't thinking about his future one sunny afternoon. Instead, he was eyeing a shiny baseball glove in the local sports shop window. Danny had wanted that glove for months. He imagined himself catching the winning ball at a little league game, the crowd cheering his name. The problem was, the glove cost $30, money Danny didn't have. His family wasn't poor, but extra cash for non-essentials was hard to come by. His mom often said, "We have everything we need, Danny. The extras will come when we can afford them." The temptation. One Saturday, Danny walked into the sports store. The owner, Mr. Bailey, greeted him warmly as usual. "Hey, Danny, you here to admire that glove again?" Mr. Bailey chuckled, polishing a bat behind the counter. Danny grinned, but today he didn't just want to admire the glove. He wanted it, badly. As Mr. Bailey stepped into the back room, Danny found himself standing right next to the display case. The store was empty. The glove was so close. Danny's heart started to pound. His mind raced. What if I just take it? No one would know, and I could bring it back later after I save up the money, he thought. Before he even realized it, Danny had slipped the glove off the display and tucked it under his shirt. His hands shook as he walked out of the store, nodding at Mr. Bailey, who had returned to the counter. "See you, Mr. Bailey," Danny said, trying to sound normal. Mr. Bailey waved back, completely unsuspecting. The guilt. As soon as Danny got home, he pulled the glove from under his shirt and stared at it. It was perfect, the leather soft, the stitching flawless. He should have felt thrilled, but instead, a heavy feeling settled in his chest. Every time he looked at the glove, he remembered Mr. Bailey's kind smile. Danny couldn't even bring himself to play catch. He hid the glove in his closet, but the guilt stayed with him. That night, as he lay in bed, Danny couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Mr. Bailey and how he had always been so nice to him. "I messed up," Danny whispered to himself. "I need to fix this." The decision. The next morning, Danny got up early. He pulled the glove out of the closet and stared at it one last time. "This isn't mine," he thought. His heart was pounding as he rode his bike back to the store, the glove tucked under his arm. When Danny walked in, Mr. Bailey looked up, surprised. "Hey, Danny, what brings you here so early?" Danny took a deep breath, his hands trembling. He placed the glove on the counter. "I'm sorry, Mr. Bailey," Danny blurted out. "I took this yesterday. I don't know why I did it, but it was wrong. I'm really sorry."